Hello everyone, did you know that on Sunday, January 18th will mark the 85th anniversary of the Watsonville Riots? Watsonville what? Haven't heard of it? Well, here are 5 things that you probably did not know about the Watsonville Riots. Number 1. The Watsonville Riots was a period of intense racial violence targeting the Filipino American community. It happened in Watsonville, California, and would later spread throughout the state, from cities like San Francisco, Stockton, San Jose, Gilroy, and others. Number 2. During the riots, white mobs would drag Filipinos from their homes out in the streets and beat them up almost to death. People died. Filipino homes were peppered with bullets. Businesses were threatened, and in one case, blown up. Neighborhoods were destroyed. Did I mention people died? Innocent people were killed. Number 3. Why? How did it happen? Why did it happen? This was all happening within the context of the Great Depression and the American occupation of the Philippines, during which the Filipino American community was overwhelmingly composed of young bachelors brought in as a primary source of cheap labor. By the year 1930, the Filipino American agricultural workers have become the predominant Asian labor force, though they were treated badly and paid the lowest. During this period, many in the white community saw the Filipinos as sexual predators, taking away their women and stealing their jobs. And as with other ethnic labor communities, Filipino Americans faced anti-immigration sentiment, intense discrimination and violence from the white citizens. Sounds familiar? And as a result, at number 4, after the riots, attitudes toward Asian Americans changed. Filipino immigration to the United States plummeted. Filipino agricultural workers were increasingly and quickly replaced by their employers with Mexican American farm workers in an attempt to divide and conquer. Although 3.5 decades later, Filipino American agricultural workers would lead a multi-ethnic solidarity with the Mexican Americans and other Asian American groups in what would be one of the biggest labor movements in history. But we're gonna save that for another video. And number 5, it was only in September of 2011 that the state of California officially apologized to the Filipino and Filipino American community. Filipino Americans have a long and proud history in the United States, especially in the state of California. But it wasn't always smooth sailing. In fact, the Watsonville Riots was just one of the injustices Filipino American community had endured throughout history. And as Filipino Americans, it is important for us to know and not forget about our history. And it is as equally important for the rest of the United States to recognize and remember such dark episodes of history so that we can learn from the past, move forward, and not repeat such injustices and violence to any community. And if you want to learn more about the Watsonville Riots and the Filipino American history, check out the video description below for some useful links. So there you have it, 5 things about the Watsonville Riots that you probably did not know. That's it for today. See you next time. Bye!